One of my buddies in Discord, Cole, joined an awesome metal band, and I was like super surprised. He sent their full album along. Link will be in the description. It's just like, it reminds me of like Amon Amarth, some super like folk style Norwegian metal. It's super cool. Very well done, really impressed. Excited to see some live clips. Cole, if you're out there, I hope you share some of those when you guys start playing again after the pandemic. So hop in the Discord, come drop your stuff, go support these guys. We need to support each other as a community. The drumming community is always needs help and support and love from everyone. So let's go give those guys a follow, a subscribe, and let's jump into what we're talking about today, which is I haven't played drums in over a year, and here are the results. Long story short, I quit playing because I bought a house. I burned out on drumming. I have other videos about it, but basically I tried to turn my passion into an income generating business, and that killed it for me. I got preoccupied with life, responsibilities happened, I found a job, like I no longer needed to practice or street perform, so I think, a little bit of laziness got the best of me there. And admittedly, that break has actually been super nice. I was so caught up in making like X amount of dollars per week street performing that I couldn't really enjoy what I was doing. So I recorded myself after not playing for about 18 months, and here's what happened on New Year's Eve this year, when I just tried to jump back into where I left off. Start. So I'm just like testing out my chops here to see how much muscle memory I have. But I look so stiff. Yeah, see, here's the stick tricks. And I'm like, yeah, see, I'm even saying it as I'm doing it, I'm rusty. I used to have those like groupings of 4 down super clean on the Hello Kitty thing. And especially doing like that sweeping motion from the snare to the tom. I used to be pretty decent at that too, but it's just like all of that is gone. And it's even more interesting. You'll see a little speaker behind me here. I was playing along with some tracks, and I play those, but for copyright reasons I'm not going to, just because I don't want the video to get taken down. But it's interesting, like, coming back, my muscle memory is there, and some of my chops are still intact, or at least the bass lines of them. And I can still do the stick tricks, but my brain is just elsewhere. It's like I can play the chops, but I don't remember exactly what the fills were or how I used them or like what the context that I would use them in. And I can't stay in time, which is so interesting. Like I'd be like, all right, like here, we're at the end of a phrase here. I'm going to fill into this next spot of the song. And I'd go and I'd just be like a half a beat too fast or something. And it was just, it was bad. So bad. I'm like ashamed to play those clips because I'm so rusty. Anyway, use it or lose it seems really to ring true here. Just like calculus in college, like I was good at it while taking the course, and I couldn't do an integral to save my life now. So I'm sure you guys can relate to that for those of you that have taken a subject and then not used it in a long time. So one really cool thing that I've always noticed is that playing live always seems to bring out my biggest weaknesses as a performer. And I think that's probably because you're playing under stress and you're anxious and it's just uncomfortable. But that's also why it's so beneficial. I leave every night like, damn, I need to work on my left hand or something, my sweeps across the toms. And you don't really know or understand that you're going to be bad at those things until you try and execute them under pressure. So that's a huge reason why doing something that you can do every weekend, like an open jam or street performing, is so beneficial. And it's a huge motivator for me to get back into playing, because I know that if I force myself to go street perform every weekend, I'm going to practice more, because I'll leave after every performance feeling like as bad as it is, just like subpar. And I think it's good to note that you have to be hated to be loved. Some people think my Hello Kitty stuff is stupid, and others give me money, and I'm certainly not perfect while playing, as shown in the videos earlier, but that doesn't stop me from getting after it. And if you're worried about what people are going to think of you, or you're worried about failing, just do something ridiculous, just outlandish, where people don't even care about your skills on the instrument. If you dress up in a big red, pink kid's costume and you go out there, people are going to just laugh at that instead of how good you are at playing whatever it is you're playing on the street. So I implore you guys to get out there and play live. Open jams, street performing, do whatever you got to do to get in front of more people and push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Also, coming back into it after 18 months, I knew I was going to be worse at it, right? And I didn't want that to stop me from doing it again, because I knew that would eventually hold me back and keep me from picking up drums again, which is something that I used to love and I still love. I shouldn't be embarrassed or want to quit just because I think I'm going to fail. And if you feel this way, if you feel embarrassed or you think you're bad, it just means that you're acknowledging the areas that you need to improve in. Just remember that you are your own worst critic. If you always leave feeling like you could have done something better, or you leave with something in your head that you can focus on for next time, that's going to make you practice more and eventually lead to personal growth. For example, you could want to connect with your bass player better, really lock in that groove or clean up your double strokes. All of that's going to help you as a performer in the long run. And playing live is really going to decrease your performance anxiety and boost your confidence at the same time. I don't want you guys to let fear control your dreams. If you fear that you need to be perfect or you aren't good enough, you are fearing failure. What do you really lose when someone says oh, you suck, or you're not good? Nothing. Yeah, I've had people tell me that all the time, you're not that good, bro. Your ego takes a small blow, but you can either take that comment and quit, or you can take that comment and use it to fuel your ambition. So don't be afraid of how others are going to view you, because they don't matter. If you've ever told yourself, I'm not going to do this because I'm afraid of what other people are going to think, if you're really honest with yourself, that thought is wrong. Take that and just throw it out the window. So fear trumps action, and it leads to procrastination, and it prevents you from achieving your goals. So get off YouTube and go play somewhere live, after pounding the like button, of course. Needless to say, I'm back on the horse. Hello Kitty's coming back, and I'm going to get back to improving every day. I'm going to see if I can start these practice streams up again amidst jiu-jitsu and grad school and working full-time. I had a buddy in the Discord say, I haven't played in 6 months, and if you were doing your practice streams, maybe that wouldn't be the case. So we need to help each other as a community. Let's motivate each other to be the best version of ourselves. Get in the Discord. Leave a comment with something you're struggling with, and I guess that's enough for the rant. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and I'll see you Pounders next week.